Hello my dear students, welcome back to my next video. Today our discussion is linkage and recombination. Okay, so you understand these two words carefully. What is the meaning of linkage and recombination? Actually, this linkage, recombination, about recombination you have studied in class 11th also. Other name of recombination is, that is crossing over. So about crossing over, all of you have studied. Okay, but now main thing you should know, that is linkage. This concept of linkage, it was given by concept of linkage was given by T.H. Morgan. If you remember about Morgan, I discussed in the last video also. Okay, because he gave the experimental verification of the chromosomal theory of the inheritance. So he also gave the concept of linkage. Clear? And on which creature he performed his studies? He performed his studies on Drosophila. One more thing you should know about the Morgan, that is considered as the father of experimental genetics. Okay, so he is considered as the father of the experimental genetics. Why is considered as the father of experimental genetics? Father of genetics is Mendel, but he is considered as the father of the experimental genetics. The reason is that he performed many experiments on the genetics, and in most of his experiments he did his works on the Drosophila. Drosophila is also called as fruit fly. That's why it is called as flyman. Morgan is also called as flyman. Then what he did in the linkage, that we will see. But you should know that this linkage is the exception of Mendel's law of independent assortment. Very important. So linkage is exception of law of independent assortment. And what is law of independent assortment? That we have already studied in the Mendel's dihybrid clause. Means when two pairs of characters are combined in hybrid, segregation of one pair of trait is independent of the other pair of trait. Clear? Then that what was the phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio in the Mendel's dihybrid clause in the F2 generation. But as it is the linkage, the exception of the Mendel's law of independent assortment, the result will deviate. How? Let's see. So what did this Morgan did? Morgan made a cross between yellow-bodied, white-eyed female He made a cross between yellow-bodied, white-eyed female Drosophila with brown-bodied, red-eyed male Drosophila. Can you tell me this cross which was performed at T.H. Morgan, this is an example of monohybrid cross or dihybrid cross? Obviously, this cross is an example of the dihybrid cross. How? You can see two characters are studied. Body color, yellow bodied, and eye color. So two different characters are studied simultaneously. That's why this example is of dihybrid cross. Clear? So when these two characters, when the parents with these two characters were crossed, then in the F2 generation, In the F2 generation, Morgan was expecting the ratio as 9:3:3:1. He was expecting this ratio in the F2 generation when he made the cross between the yellow-bodied white-eyed female with brown-bodied red-eyed male Drosophila. But interestingly, he didn't find this ratio. The ratio was deviated from 9:3:3:1. Then the reason that he postulated for this phenomena is linkage. Now this was the experiment that was done by the Morgan, and he find the result that the result was deviated from the Mendel's dihybrid clause in the F2 generation. Then what the explanation he gave, that explanation is based on the concept of linkage. Then you should know what is the meaning of linkage. So linkage, actually it is an English term. It is, you see, what is the meaning of linkage? Linkage means something that will be associated, that will be linked together. Okay, so linkage is said as physical association of gene on chromosome so as to transfer as such in the offsprings. This is the definition of linkage. I will explain this one. Physical association of gene on chromosome so as to transfer as such in the offspring. I will explain this one. This is a chromosome, all of you know. And on this chromosomes, genes are present. What happens if the genes, only two genes are considered? Only two genes are considered. If the genes are very far apart, it is found that they will undergo for the recombination, or we can say they will undergo for the crossing over. That we have studied in class 11th also, that it is the exchange of segments of DNA between the non-sister chromatids of a homologous pair. So when the genes are far apart, suppose this is one chromosome, then its homologous pair, again I am drawing here. Its homologous pair, same shape, same size, and same gene should be there at the same loci. Here also. So suppose when the crossing over take place between these two non-sister chromatids, I think the exchange of DNA will be an easy process. Easily these segments of DNA will be exchanged between the non-sister chromatids of homologous pair. Means when the genes are far apart, they will undergo normal process. They will assort independently, and they will show the process of recombination or crossing over. This is normal phenomenon that is happening. But suppose this is one chromosome and this one is its homologous pair, and suppose genes are very near. Then when the recombination will take place, here you can see some distances there, but practically such distance are not there, they are very close to each other. So when the crossing over will take place, do you think that these genes will undergo for the recombination or not? Chances are there that these genes may not undergo for the recombination, and they will be transferred as such in the gametes. So, and suppose if they are transferred as such in the gametes, then the character that is present in them, that will be same will be expressed in the offspring or not. Obviously, when they are not going for the recombination, the character which is coded by them, that will be transferred as such in the progeny. Okay, this is nothing but the linkage. Why does this linkage take place? Because the genes are very much close to each other and they are very tightly bound on the chromosomes. They are tightly bound on the chromosomes and they are not undergoing for the recombination. So when they are not undergoing for the recombination, obviously they will be transferred as such in the offspring. Means if we see, these two are the opposite phenomena. When the linkage will take place, only the parental character will be expressed. When the recombination will take place, new characters will be expressed. That's why we can make a conclusion here. We can make a conclusion here that linkage is inversely proportional to recombination. Linkage is inversely proportional to recombination. In the Morgan experiment, you see the result was deviated. Why? Because the genes, they were linked together. They were not undergoing for the independent assortment. So when they are not undergoing to assort independently, what will happen? Only the parental character will be expressed. Hybrids will not be formed. And normal phenomena will take place only when the recombination will take place. So we can say that linkage is inversely proportional to recombination. Then on which factor this linkage depends? You know that linkage, if the genes are very close together, linkage will be more. So linkage is inversely proportional to distance between genes. Linkage is inversely proportional to distance between genes. In another word, we can say, you know, that this distance between, if the distance between the genes is more, then the recombination also will be more. One more relation we can develop, that distance between gene is directly proportional to recombination. If you combine these two, you can say that distance between the gene is directly proportional to recombination. More the distance between the genes, more the recombination will take place. Less the distance between the genes, less recombination will take place, means we can say more the linkage will take place. On the basis of this conclusion, one of the students of the Morgan named Alfred Sturtevant, he gave the concept of gene mapping. On the basis of these relations, student of Morgan, Alfred Sturtevant, they gave the concept of gene mapping. Sometimes in my entrance examination, question is coming on the gene mapping. So basically, what is gene mapping? Actually, it is a process in which we can locate the genes on the chromosomes. And it is assumed that the chromosome is a linear structure on which genes are present. Okay. One example we will take. Suppose this is the chromosome. And the unit that was indicated to arrange the chromosome was map unit. Okay, so map unit, this is the unit that is used to locate the genes on the chromosome. And it is considered as one full chromosome is 100 map unit. 100 map unit means the distance is 100 map unit. Okay, and one map unit is equal to one recombination frequency. This is also interesting. Recombination frequency means what will this unity I am taking, but what will the value can be. Suppose if I am taking 10 ampere, then the recombination frequency will be 10%. Means you can say maximum recombination frequency can be how much? As the distance is considered as 100 nanometer, therefore the maximum recombination frequency will be 100%. And that is only when the genes are at the terminal. So when the genes are terminal, obviously the interval for the recombination, therefore in them the recombination frequency will be 100%. Now suppose in the examination question is coming that the distance between the gene A and B is 20 map unit. The distance between A and C is 10 map units. Then locate the genes on the chromosome. Then how will you do such questions? You can see this given A and B is 20. So suppose you take A here, then B will be 20 map unit here you take, and the distance between A and B is 20 map units. Then it is given A and C is 10 map unit. Now two possibilities are there. Means one possibility is that the C may lie here exactly at the center because this distance is 20 map unit, therefore C may lie here. So here the distance will be 10 map unit, or one more possibility is there that C can be here. Here also the distance will be 10 map unit. Then as per the option you have to proceed. In sometimes they are asking what is the possibility or what is the probability of arrangement of chromosomes. What is the possibility of arrangement of genes on the chromosomes? So only two possibilities are there, you can see. Either it will be A, C, B, this is one possibility, A, C, B, or one second possibility is there, C, A, B. So possibilities are the genes may be in this fashion, A, C, B or C, A, B. So such questions may be asked to you in the entrance examination. So this is the meaning of the gene mapping, means mapping or we can say locating the genes on the chromosome. This is gene mapping and this concept was done by the Sturtevant. Okay. So this is all about the linkage and the recombination. Okay. Hope the topic should be clear to you. So this is all about linkage and recombination. Thank you all of you.